Okay. Okay. Testing, testing. Are we on? I'm. What was that? Ah, there we go. Okay. High school, they taught us safe sex. Now we're practicing safe life. Okay. Evan. Like this? Oh, this kind of feels a little uncomfortable, but why the hell not? Well, it's good to be here again. To be honest, I'm a little bit more confident than I was last week. I didn't get booed. But then again, in my defense, there were like 7 people in the room.
You didn't get booed last week.
You know, no, I didn't, 3 of them were drunk, 2 were working girls, and the others trying to pay. Alright, this is turning out to be better than I thought. But before I get started, I want to say a big shout out to Ferdinand at the Bistro, that this is the only place in all of Bahrain that's actually doing comedy night. You know, that's something really good. And during this whole pandemic and this hard times, comedy is the thing that we need now more than ever. Yeah. That and liquor. You know, lots of liquor make my jokes seem less bitter. No, I thought I was going to be laughing. No, pause for laughter didn't work. Okay. Well, it's good to see faces. That's what I'm happy. I'm so happy to see faces. You know, especially ladies' faces. You know, I mean, don't be surprised. I mean, we are always staring at your features, but they're always covered. You know, the last 7 months, I haven't seen a woman's face. You look at that woman right over there, and I get to see a smile. You know, I miss seeing women smile with their dimples and their cheekbones and all those beautiful features. That's been frustrating. I wake up every morning, I put a big fat gigantic mask on my face covering half of it. I say, fuck it, I don't even brush my teeth anymore. What's the point?
But it says hustle.
No one's gonna know.
I guess you know.
Yeah, well that's only me here, of course. You know. But seriously, this whole corona thing has gotten people looking at life with a whole different perspective. You know? People have taken advantage of this time to better themselves. More and more women are doing yoga. Yes. You know that thing? You know? More and more men are working out constantly. They're taking up boxing. I had a friend that took up jiu-jitsu. I had no idea he was anti-Semitic. You know? But hey, it also worked out for me too, you know? I mean, this whole corona situation gave me the opportunity to practice an art in the outside world that I had perfected at home with my wife for the last 12 years. I know it as marriage. You people have only come to learn to know it as social distancing. I got a degree in social distancing, way before Corona ever existed. I've got a master's in emotional distancing. And no man should ever be proud to utter the following words, but I've got a PhD in physical distancing as well. You know? The PhD is for pretty hard dick that doesn't do anything anymore. It's just locked there. You know those toys of action figures that you buy? They're more valuable when you don't take it out of the box. Yeah, that's what I got going on right now. But you should see me out there, you know? Guys want to shake my hands. This becomes a thing now. People want to fist bump me. I mean, I don't fist bump back. It's not that I'm rude. I just don't feel I'm cool enough. You know, I mean, the fist bump is a black thing. And we've stolen so much from the black people. All the cool signs and stuff. The most copied people in the world. I just don't feel cool enough to do it. Don't get me wrong, if a black guy came up to me and wanted to fist bump me, I would be so honored. It's like, wow, Christmas morning. You know? And I'll probably ruin it completely. I'll do one of those horrible explosions. You'll never look at me again. Probably never fist bump me again. I blew that. And I think this during this whole corona situation, black people looked at us and said, we'll let you have this one, it's fine. You can have the fist bump. But then some people try to take it a step further. Have you seen the elbow bump? Hey, how you doing? They try elbow bumping. It's like the most retarded shit I've ever seen in my life. It just doesn't. That was not invented by a black guy. No. But when's it gonna stop? Before you know it, we're gonna headbutt people. Hello, how's it going? Kick them in the knuckles and say goodbye. Say hello to my bye, you motherfucker. I'll get you next time. My wife's girlfriend tried to hug me. Hello, I dodged these bitches like a matrix. Their husbands look at me and say, so how long have you been married? 12 years and running, son! That's what I say to them. Whew. They say marriage is bittersweet. After 12 years, I'm still waiting for the sweet part. You know, I mean, the person who came up with that saying clearly had no idea what the hell he was talking about. I mean, my marriage is bitter. Bitter! It's like having nothing but lemon and salt every day for 12 years. Yeah, it's refreshing, but after a while, it just makes you want to puke. Somebody once told me that marriage is like a fine wine. You know, it ages well in time. And I was like, word? Really? Can you introduce me to these people? I don't know who they are. Maybe I could learn something. I wish my marriage was like a fine wine. My marriage is not. It's the exact opposite. It's like a carton of milk. It expires quickly. You can't even get to it. Fuck!
You should bring your wife next time.
She's outside in the parking lot.
Supervising the car.
You know, and sex in my marriage is like milk, you know, it's well expired, never gonna happen again. You know, it pisses me off. You know, like I would like to be, if I would have to settle, I like those married couples. They don't have sex very often, it's like a solar eclipse. It doesn't happen very often. But when it does, it's beautiful to be the I mean, if I was that had sex every solar eclipse, I'll be looking down at my PhD and I'll be like, hey man, there's still hope left. Oh wow, I haven't gotten this much to last in a while. You know, see, because the thing is, romance is dead and marriage killed it. No doubt about it in my mind. Do you know why they say that Romeo Juliet is the greatest love story ever told?
Yes.
Because the two of them died for each other. Do you guys know? Do you guys know the story of Romeo and Juliet? Not just on how they died, but why they died. Because I'll give you a little recap. Romeo was a Montague, Juliet was a Capulet. They're rival gangs. In today's terms, that's like saying Israel, Palestine, Bloods and the Crips, black people and police. You know, the shit just doesn't mix. Alright? So, Juliet had this plan. She tries to convince everybody that she's dead. She takes a poison that temporarily puts her in a coma to fool everybody. And just before she does that, she sends a message to Romeo to tell her, hey, I'm not really dead, I'm just trying to fool you, I want to be with you forever. But Romeo didn't get the message in time. He finds her dead. He's devastated. What does he do? He picks up a poison that kills him instantly. And while he's taking the poison, coincidentally, the stupid bitch Juliet wakes up as this is happening, alright? And she sees her lover die. And now she's devastated. What does she do? She stabs herself with a dagger, and that's the end and happy love story. Now, when you watch DVDs today, you know, director's cut, there's always an alternative ending to a film, right? Of how it could have ended. Well, I can't help but think that Shakespeare in the appendix section wrote a different ending for all of his plays where not everybody dies in the end. My alternative ending is, what if the two opposing families just didn't give a fuck and they let Romeo and Juliet be happy? Yeah. Alright? Let it be like a sign of encouragement and let them get married. Because let me tell you, the story title will change. It won't be Romeo and Juliet after they get married. It'll be Romeo kills Juliet. After 5 years of marriage. And he'll kill her in the most biblical way possible. Death of 1,000 cuts. Put her on the rack. Who knows, he'll have a dungeon and he'll probably lock her in every day. Wakes up every morning, good morning, bitch! That's for ruining my life. I thought you loved me. And people oppose gay marriage. I will never understand that. I am full support of gay marriage. Give these bastards a taste of the misery that we have to go through every fucking day. Why should we deprive gay people of that? What makes them so special? Trust me, if more and more gay people got married, there'll be more and more gay divorces. Gay people will be protesting gay marriage. This is a heterosexual thing. Fuck them, let them ruin their lives. I'm gonna fuck my man all day long and be happy. And I'll admire that because their PhDs are working overtime. It took a while to get that one. You know? Did you guys see the debate recently? The Trump-Biden debate?
Yeah.
Wasn't that some sad shit? That was fucking sad, man. It was horrible. You know? I mean, I remember watching the 1960 debate on YouTube between Kennedy and Nixon. Two opposing rivalries, but they handled the manner of a debate with such class and grace and intelligence and respect. They were asked straightforward questions and they delivered straightforward answers. There was no around the question. There was no interruption. One candidate didn't have to tell the other one to shut the fuck up. You know, it was beautiful. If I had one wish, you know, because Trump opened the floodgates for anybody to be president. And I'm going to say this now and put money on it. In the year 2044, they are going to announce the first female president, and there's going to be Madame Beyonce Knowles. With First Gentleman Jay-Z. But if I had one wish, I wish Muhammad Ali was alive today and in his prime. If he was in his 30s, he just finished retiring from boxing. Because in today's world, Muhammad Ali could run for president and win. He could run for president and win. I'm not taking anything away from Malcolm X. I'm not taking anything away from Martin Luther King. I'm certainly not taking anything away from Rosa Parks. But Muhammad Ali single-handedly did more for black people than those three combined. No doubt in my mind. And can you just imagine how great Muhammad Ali's speeches would be if he was running for president? Can you just imagine that? Senator Ali. Your opponent, Trump, says you will never see the inside of the White House. That you have absolutely no chance of winning this election. What do you have to say about that? Well, first of all, he's too ugly to be the President of the United States. The President of the United States should be pretty like me. That would be the first thing he would say. You know me, I'm better than the competition. I can't be beat. I got all the votes from California, I got all the votes from Chicago, and I'm pretty as hell. That's what would happen if Ali was to run for president. If that ever did happen, that would be the happiest day of my life. Rest in peace, champ, and thanks everybody for your time. Thank you.
Thank you, Majid. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging.